Hello everyone, and welcome to my Iconic Goodbyes channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. YNR spoilers, Martin's kidnapping of Traci could change everything. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers and updates, Martin Lawson, also known as Alan Lawson, may be preparing to abduct Traci Abbott next. Determined to preserve his love illusion, let us investigate the possible twists and turns in this growing scenario. Alan is really Martin at this point. It's evident that Alan is actually his twin, Martin. Fans of YNR will recall Martin as a frightening sociopath who confronted Alan and both tumbled over the balcony during their battle in France. While it was supposed that Alan survived the fall, it now appears that Martin did. Martin deceived Traci into believing he was the man of her dreams by impersonating Alan. Nonetheless, it appears Martin has feelings for Traci and is hesitant to let her leave his side. Alan aka Martin claims to be a better man because of Traci. Viewers were moved by Martin's emotional statement about how Traci has helped him become a better person, causing him to believe that he may deserve someone like her. In his opinion, capturing Traci's adoration could serve as proof that he isn't the monster that everyone thinks he is. However, if he lost Traci now, that delicate illusion would collapse. Martin seemed to be enjoying his job as the gentle and everyday Alan, but he has not fully evolved. His role in the kidnapping drama of Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers shows that Martin may resort to kidnapping again before his storyline concludes. Will Martin kidnap Traci? Will Traci succumb to Martin's devious designs and find herself in a risky situation? Trouble arises when Martin notices Traci holding his phone, triggering a series of events. Traci begins to question Alan about the disturbing texts about the clinic's security breach, and she can't escape the suspicion that something is wrong, even though he claims he was hacked. Meanwhile, the tragic discovery of Sharon and Phyllis at Havenhurst Psychiatric Clinic will undoubtedly cause ripples throughout Genoa City. Traci may connect the pieces and discover that Alan is the genius behind the horrific game, eventually pushing him to reveal his true identity as Martin. This discovery could lead to a terrifying situation in which Martin kidnaps Traci, possibly endangering their lives, and insists they go to their graves together. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Alan's last-minute heroism saves Traci from Martin? According to the Young and the Restless teasers, lovelorn Traci Abbott will face heartbreak after discovering she has been living with an imposter. Martin Lawson, the bad twin, has been posing as Alan Lawson, the nice twin, and has recently proposed to Traci. Fans have been wondering for months whether Martin survived his fall from a tall building and took over his brother's life. We now know the answer. Martin masquerading as Alan back when Ashley Abbott was the focus of Alan's therapy, he was believed to have fallen from a balcony in France, with Martin breaking the fall and then dying. However, looks can be deceiving. Martin had previously passed himself off as Alan, so several admirers suspected he was doing it again. The actual question is, assuming Martin is pulling the strings, where and how is Alan? Did Alan survive his fall? The twins could have lived if Martin had faked his death and hidden Alan somewhere, as we assume mean Ian Ward is doing now. Alan caught fans' attention last summer when he visited GC with Traci and pretended it was his first time at the Abbott estate. However, many people are angry that the show has created such a tragic predicament for Traci. We assumed the mature woman would finally find peace and contentment, but now we cringe as we imagine her demise. Is YNR wrong for breaking Traci's heart? Martin is responsible for the kidnapping of Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers, which adds another wrinkle to the plot. It's just another one of his bizarre mind game exercises. Beth Maitland and Christopher Cousins have excellent on-screen chemistry, and it would be a shame to lose it because they exude a wholesome feel that appeals to a significant percentage of the audience. Tell us, YNR lovers, what you think of this dramatic plot. And do you want Alan to live and somehow save Traci? The Young and the Restless, Week 17 preview, Summer panics Sharon forces Nick's reunion confession. The Young and the Restless spoilers preview video for the week of March 17th to 21st shows that Sharon Newman will force Nick Newman's reunion confession, while Summer Newman is concerned about additional danger. Damian Kane visits Nate Hastings' apartment with concerns about Amy Lewis, which leads off Y&R's weekly preview video. Damian will inquire whether his mother has been admitted to a hospital in Chicago, but this could really be excellent news. Amy went there for tests, but her new doctor may have suggested starting a unique treatment straight away. Next, let's discuss Nick and Sharon's forthcoming candid chat. Sharon will not want to avoid a crucial subject any longer, given what she has been through in recent months. Sharon will push Nick to be honest about his thoughts and ask if he ever considers getting back together. Sharon is obviously thinking about their reunion, and she will wonder if Nick feels the same way. Sharon will insist on disclosing everything, regardless of Nick's response. Sharon will at least know what's going on in Nick's heart and can proceed accordingly. She'll catch up with Phyllis Summers after the kidnapping mayhem. Summer will be relieved to learn that Phyllis is alive and well, but she will be concerned that the captor is still out there. It will leave Summer with some frightening guesses regarding the sicko's next action. Phyllis admits that whoever did this is a total whack job, which causes Summer to panic because this person has yet to be apprehended, implying that Phyllis is still in danger. Alan Loran alias Martin Loran will emerge from the restroom of an athletic club suite. Alan will want to take Traci Abbott out on the town and show her a nice time, but he is about to make an unexpected discovery. In Y&R's weekly promo, Alan finds Traci with his phone in her hands and asks what she is doing. Traci is likely to question Alan about the unusual clinic messages, and he may try to explain them away. Traci, on the other hand, may find herself in a life-threatening predicament if she begins to piece together too much of the puzzle. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Martin is ready to go off the rails, so stay tuned for updates on all the wild moments to come. Y&R spoilers, Adam and Chelsea's remarriage is set. The Young and the Restless spoilers show that Adam Newman is in a good place. He has returned to one of his life's loves, Chelsea Lawson, and believes he is her true blue. Adam's head and heart were most recently photographed with Sally Spectra. Sharon Newman is, arguably, his most intense relationship. However, Chelsea is the mother of Adam's first 2 children. Riley Newman died before birth, as did Connor Newman. Adam's 3rd child, Christian Newman, is rarely seen, and his mother was the late Sage Newman. Chelsea's first child is named Johnny Abbott. She had him with Billy Abbott under unusual circumstances. Victor Newman bribed Chelsea to trap Billy. She did this in Burma during a moment in the plot when Victor was trying tirelessly to separate Billy and Victoria Newman. Victor's plan failed, however, when Victoria came to adore and adopt Billy's son. Chelsea has recently become more associated with Johnny because he and Connor are relatives, while Adam follows Nick Newman's desires and is not involved with Christian. Victor Newman set the tone, giving Chelsea his blessing was crucial. She enjoyed their conversation earlier this year and thought they were in a good position, just like Adam. Longtime fans understand that this has not always been the case. Victor, on the other hand, assured Chelsea that he acknowledges her maturity and ability to be a wonderful mother. He no longer believes she poses a threat to Adam's stability and wishes to reintroduce her into his son's life. In this case, Victor's intervention is paying off. His offer of the old ranch house to Adam paved the way for the Chatham Renaissance. Whether it leads to an actual remarriage will be determined soon. Adam Newman is as stable as ever. The OCD diagnosis Connor received was frightening. Adam and Chelsea were over themselves when they took their son to visit doctors in Baltimore, Maryland, last year. But it wasn't the uncertainty that triggered the soapy sea change. It was the mutual love they had for each other. That excursion was significant since it marked the point in the plot when Sally and Billy were pushed off. Adam and Chelsea never wanted to do damage, but their unexpected romantic reunion was overwhelming. When they returned to GC, they attempted to explain themselves, but Sally and Billy, in that order, severed relations and soon began dating. So, remarriage plans are feasible, with no ties to anybody else and living as a family in the ranch house. But there's still a long way to go before a 3rd wedding, but that ambition is becoming more plausible. Is your favorite character involved in these 4 enticing Y&R revenge plots in GC? The Young and the Restless spoilers hint at many retribution storylines, and you don't want to miss a minute of the explosive action. Here is everything you should know about your favorite characters in the following days and weeks. 1. Damien's secrets lead to horrible backlash. Damien Kane is harboring a secret objective, which we predict will backfire on him and others with whom he interacts in GC. Looking at you, Lily Winters. Devon Winters and Lily have tried to warn Nate Hastings, but he understandably wants to believe the best of his new brother. However, as time passes, he is unable to ignore Damien's unscrupulous activities. Who in GC will be the one to serve the mystery man his punishment? 2. Jack retaliates against Victor. Victor Newman is playing cat and mouse with Jack Abbott, putting spies on Chabot. However, Jack remains vigilant and finally learns of Victor's devious activities. You can bet that Jack will not hesitate to hit back and teach his adversary a lesson. Have you gotten that? Victor and Jack are currently unable to relax until they emerge victorious. They want to be alpha dogs rather than sleeping dogs. In the near future, Jack exacts retribution on Victor's spies, and you won't want to miss how. 3. Billy's vengeful media launch. Billy Abbott is also in stealth and combat mode, plotting revenge on Victor and Adam Newman. He's using Abbott Communications to exact revenge on the corporate titans, and he's not holding back. Billy isn't stopping with Newman Media, he's now targeting Chancellor Industries. 4. Summer strikes back over stolen life. Summer Newman is ready to confront her ex, Kyle Abbott, and her cousin, Claire Newman. Summer is not pleased with Claire taking up her role as Kyle's lover and mother to their son Harrison Abbott. We all know Summer is cruel. How low would she go to prevent Claire from marrying Kyle and becoming Harrison's stepmother? If we were to guess, it would be rather low. Explosive. The Young and the Restless spoilers imply that plenty of payback is on the way in Genoa City, and we'll keep you informed on all the juicy details. Young and the Restless star Lily Brooks O'Brien announces the release of a new music video. In a new song video, YNR diva Lily Brooks O'Brien is shown wearing labor boots. Lily Brooks O'Brien and her character Lucy have been away from the Young and the Restless. With her hiatus from soap operas, the actress opted to focus on her other passion, music. The artist has a special treat for her fans with the release of her latest music video. Fix Me. O'Brien has been keeping busy throughout her recent hiatus from YNR. She recently appeared in the Lifetime movie Killing the Competition, which debuted on March 1st. In addition, she has been pursuing a musical career. The star has released a new single titled Fix Me and a music video for it. O'Brien revealed earlier this week that the video will air on March 13th. The artist has been sharing photographs and bits from her next video on Instagram. In a sneak peek, O'Brien is shown wearing work clothes on a construction site. The image then shifts to her in a studio modeling a pink outfit before moving outside to her dancing in front of a graffiti wall. I'm very eager for you to watch this video. O'Brien wrote. So much love was put into making this, and I really do think you're gonna love it. O'Brien is obviously enjoying her time off with her music endeavors. But when she returns to YNR, her character Lucy has some issues that may need to be addressed. The murder of Sharon's mother, Heather, has been solved, clearing her name. It will be interesting to observe how Lucy reacts to the news and how she regards Sharon in the future. Chances are she will not be as forgiving as her father, Daniel. But Grandma Phyllis may have some startling counsel for the teen. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Will Nick reject Sharon or admit that he wants her back? The Young and the Restless spoilers claim that Sharon Newman will test Nick Newman's sentiments, so will Nick reject Sharon or acknowledge he wants her back? This will be Nick's moment of truth, and his response could change everything. Sharon has had nightmare after nightmare in recent months thanks to Ian Ward, Jordan, and Martin Laurent or Alan Laurent. If there was ever a time for Sharon to reassess her life, it is now. It's understandable that Sharon would be more inclined to share her heart after fearing for her life in 2 kidnapping situations. Sharon recognizes the significance of speaking things while you can. Sharon has also seen Nick come through for her on numerous occasions. When Sharon needs assistance, she can always count on Nick to appear as her knight in shining armor. Following Sharon and Phyllis Summers' rescue from the abandoned psychiatric clinic, Sharon decides she can no longer suppress her actual emotions. Sharon may have been reluctant to rock the boat in her friendship with Nick in the past, but after experiencing the horrors of captivity, she has moved on. Being honest with Nick won't seem so scary after what Sharon just went through. That is why Sharon will provide updates on her feelings for Nick, which are more than just platonic. Perhaps Sharon will reveal the dream she had on Valentine's Day, as she admits she enjoys the idea of them being together. Sharon pushes Nick to be honest about his sentiments in the YNR preview video for the week of March 17th to 21st, but Nick's expression is difficult to decipher. Sharon will question Nick about if he considers getting back together. Will Nick reject her or admit that he wants her back? This appears to be a pivotal moment for these ex-partners. Nick might admit that he occasionally fantasizes of a romantic reunion. However, Nick could argue that if things did not work out, he would hate to lose Sharon as a friend. Sharon and Nick have a profound friendship, but not a romantic one. Nick may admit that it isn't worth risking that friendship for a reunion that could go horribly wrong. On the other side, Nick may have struggled to manage his emotions in the same way that Sharon has. Nick didn't want to take advantage of Sharon while she was vulnerable, but he may realize he wants more than just friendship. Depending on how this talk goes, YNR might either end Sharon and Nick's romance permanently or offer them a fresh start. Nick's response to Sharon will carry a lot of weight, so keep an eye out for any predictions he makes about their future. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon and Nick's honest conversation may result in some significant news for the two of them. Could Billy Flynn be the Young and the Restless Aristotle Dumas? Billy Flynn might be Y&R's next businessman. The Young and the Restless has added another unexpected cast member to its lineup. Billy Flynn of Days of Our Lives is leaving the Peacock soap opera to join the CBS drama. Details about Flynn's position are unknown, but that hasn't stopped the speculating. Genoa City's new businessman. On Tuesday, March 11th, news came that Flynn was departing Days to join YNR. It caused shockwaves throughout the soap opera community. He has played the well-known character Chad on Days for the past decade. Many fans expected him to stay on the program, but the actor decided it was time to pursue new chances. According to TV Insider, Flynn has won a new YNR part that will debut in the spring. Although his position remains unknown, fan conjecture has already begun. Many people believe that Flynn is the mysterious Aristotle Dumas who has Genoa City buzzing. Aristotle is the owner of Damien's thriving company. Mr. Dumas has everyone intrigued, including Victor, who is looking into the enigmatic businessman. YNR enjoys business themes, and Aristotle's entrance will undoubtedly rock up Genoa City. Although Newman, Jabot, and Chancellor are the largest corporations in town, Aristotle has the potential to compete. Flynn is no stranger to portraying business CEOs, and his Days character Chad can be cutthroat when necessary. Although many YNR fans expect a prior character to play Aristotle, Flynn's performance adds intrigue. The following question is who Flynn's character will be matched with. There are many single Genoa City women. Perhaps Summer has captured his attention? Perhaps he competes with Damien for Lily's affections. Flynn is already getting a lot of attention before his debut. Whoever he plays will pique people's interest in YNR. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.